type round, 25 seconds on the clock.
No way!
You got to be
With the final sets in Capcom Cup and Street Fighter League fresh in my mind, I wanted to talk about creative punishes, both how to lab them and the mindset behind them. There are different kinds of punishes, with some capitalizing on an opponent's whiff move, and some capitalizing on attacking someone who is unable to block, usually because they have had one of their own unsafe moves blocked. Not entirely dissimilar is the check, usually a quick, low-risk move to try and interrupt an opponent's moves or dashes. I view a check as a sort of preemptive punish. If a certain move is safe on block, then it is often balanced around having a slower startup to offset that advantage. If you can recognize and react quickly, you can stuff certain moves entirely. Let's first look at Nash's EX Moonsault. I want to avoid blocking it if I can, since it puts me at a disadvantage to do so, so I need to play around in training mode to see my available answers. There are a few decent ones if I'm paying attention. I can check it with a standing jab or even a crush counter heavy kick. I can also ignore it to slide under and punish the landing frames from the opposite side. A heavy Aurora spin edge is a very committed answer and requires a bit of anticipation. One of the best answers I've found is simply reacting to the visuals of the move and immediately jumping in for an air throw. When I get comfortable with my answers, I can take them back into real matches with players. Sometimes though, moves don't appear to have an easy answer. Unless I grab a birdie out of the startup animation of an EX Bullhead, it can be very difficult to punish. But if I get the timing just right and I have V-meter, I can use Vega's short backslash to put myself in position to punish before the second portion of the move connects. I can also use V-shift to similar effect. Vega has poor defensive options with no fully invincible moves and a V-reversal system that doesn't knock down or side switch. So I want to avoid the corner as much as possible. When fighting a cornered Kami, they will often use their own V-reversal to switch sides with me to change up the tempo of the fight. Although it doesn't really look very punishable, I can actually use a heavy Aurora spin edge on a hard read Kami V-reversal. Messing around in the lab is going to be paramount to finding solutions. Sometimes the best answer can be unintuitive, so you may need to try several options before you land upon it. Now, here are some other players demonstrating some interesting and creative punishes and checks. Make sure you know your character as well as your opponent's character so that you will be aware of potential move options. Familiarize yourself with lots of different scenarios by recreating them and testing them in the lab. And pay attention. Turn off autopilot and be aware of potential incoming attacks so you can properly react. Good players will do their best to put you in unfamiliar and atypical situations, but if you are dialed in and you know your character, you can anticipate potential answers for these novel situations in real time. Now hit the lab to craft some creative answers of your own. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.